Today, I want to share with you 5 strategies to get real estate listings now. Hi, I'm Eric Lowry with the Lowry Team and eXp Realty, and today I want to share with you 5 strategies to get real estate listings now. We all need them. Doesn't matter if you've been in the business a day or 25 years, we all need more real estate listings. So I want to share some strategies with you to potentially go find some listings right now. And let me add this special note before I go through them. I don't think this is a menu where you can pick and choose kind of what you want out of it. I think if you truly are committed to going and finding some listings for your real estate business, you need to do all of these things because it's a challenge to find listings right now, right? All right, so let's get started. First one is to reach out to your sphere of influence. And that means everybody you know, old coworkers, people you went to school with, whether that's college or high school, people, members of social groups you're with, your family member, your friends, the people down the street from you that you play cards with on Friday night, whatever it might be. Reach out to everyone you know, and here's the message. And by the way, this is best done as a phone call. It can be done as a text. It can be an email or some form of social DM, but phone call is still the best way because you're actually talking to people, which is a key thing in selling real estate. But here's number one. You have buyers that you can't find homes for. We all do. And if you're pretty new watching this video, I really don't have any buyers yet, or not very many, then reach out to people in your office, your group, your community of real estate agents, whoever you're connected with. I bet you they have buyers they can't find homes for, and you go looking for those listings. So the message to your sphere is simply, hey, I've got buyers who I can't find homes for. Who do you know is thinking about selling? Are you thinking about selling? They might say, likely a lot of them are going to say no. Who do you know? I've promised, this is a script here guys, I've promised my buyers that I'll do everything I can to potentially find them a new home. So, who do you know? So reach out to them. Find out who's thinking about selling. And if they're not, who do they know? That's number one. Number two, go to social media and post the same thing. Now, I think you might be thinking, well, that's really only one strategy, Eric, and it kind of is. But number one way was reach out. Number two is super passive. It's marketing, it's advertising. Let's go on your social media channels and make a post like that. Use some kind of a graphic along with it, some kind of an image, some kind of a picture that correlates to get people's attention. If you just post some type, some text, whatever you call it, it's not going to get as much attention. And I would recommend that when you're posting on these channels that you're not linking off to some other site or some other place, that you're simply asking the question, trying to get the interaction on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Threads, whatever it might be. So that's number two. Number three, go back through all your old leads. If you've got a database of old leads you've generated, whether they're from open houses, door knocking, the internet, whatever they might be, go back through all of those people looking for who's a potential seller. I promise you there are a number of those people, not all of them depending on the source, but a lot of them have a home. They own a home already. They're a potential seller. They're not all selling today, but number one, you need to know which ones do actually own a home so that you can market to them properly and differently than a buyer. And number two, you can be asking them, are you thinking about selling? I've got buyers you can't find homes for. You're starting to get the theme here, hopefully. But you're reaching out to people in a very proactive way. I don't want to say aggressive because I don't think aggressive is necessarily the tone you have to use. But being proactive, you're reaching out. Go find listings by reaching out. That's the only way. They won't come to you if you're just sitting around waiting. So number three is go back through all your old leads. Hopefully they're in your CRM. If they're not, by the way, that's where they ought to be so that you can very quickly get back through them and reach out to them. So that's that. Number four, go find the for sale by owners. There aren't a ton of those either. I get it. But You can't contain yourself to just one little neighborhood or one little area when searching for these. You need a wider scope. You need a wider area. You need to be able to find some for sale by owners and get out there and meet them. Get out there face to face with them. You can call them. I don't even think it's bad that you do. I think it's best, though, get out there and knock on their door and introduce yourself. I want to know about your house, Mr. Seller. I have buyers potentially in this area, and I just wanted to learn more about your home. I don't know if it's a fit, but I wanted to learn more about your home. That's how you start a conversation with a for sale by owner. And then you just continue to follow up with them, build a relationship with them, provide some assistance to them, and if they aren't able to sell it themselves, when that moment comes and they're ready to interview an agent, you need to make sure that you've put yourself in that place where you get the opportunity to earn that business. So number 4 is work the for sale by owners. Number 5 is kind of a bonus strategy. I'm going to give you a rapid fire, several of them here that you can use. The first one of this bonus round, if you will, is old expired listings. There's not a lot of expireds right now, although there are some. People who are pricing their home wrong, even in today's market. If you price it wrong, it won't sell. So old expireds. Door knocking. You can go knock doors in the neighborhood looking for listings. It's not the easiest way. It's not the most efficient way, but it certainly is a way. You can start a farm, and you may very well want to. Just know that farming takes a while. You're not going to send postcards or whatever you might send this first month and get something out of it. If you do, consider yourself very fortunate. It takes time. And it depends, the results are going to depend a lot on what neighborhood and who else farms it and how much turnover there is and all those sorts of things. But you got to know farming's the long game. You're playing that one for months and months and months potentially before you're going to get much result from it. It's not bad, it's just long and slow. And the other one's just cold calling. It's probably most every real estate agent's least favorite, but it is a strategy you can use, picking up the phone and just reaching out to people in kind of a cold conversation going, are you thinking about selling your home? But there's a number of ways I just gave you. I recommend you pick as many of them and get them into play as you can. Go find a listing, because right now a listing is kind of like a paycheck, almost certainly. So if I can help you with any of this, please reach out. Feel free to give me a call, or just click the button, the link above or below, wherever you're seeing this video that says book a strategy call with me. I'm happy to jump on a quick call with you to talk about how you can get some of these strategies into play and how I might be able to help you with your business. No obligation, no cost. I'm not charging anything. Just reach out. I'll talk to you soon.